What's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight, we're going to take a look at one from Sierra Nevada, and it is still the winding down of Oktoberfest. So this is going to be a look at their Oktoberfest Fest beer. Now, Sierra Nevada each year has started working with different breweries from overseas in Germany. I don't know how many years they've been doing it, but this year they actually teamed up with Brauhaus Mittenberger. Hopefully I said that there right. Maybe Peter, the clueless drinker, will let me know if I didn't, since he spent some time living there in Germany. But this one comes in at 6.1% ABV. Looking forward to seeing what this one has to offer. I did the one last year. Wasn't really as thrown back by that one. Thought it was an okay Oktoberfest, but didn't really knock me back or anything. And, you know, one of the things that I struggle sometimes with for Oktoberfest is that they are lagers, and I'm more of an ale type person. I can drink the lagers. I like a lot of the Bocks that are out there. I like Dunkels. I like some of the Pilsners. So I do enjoy some of the lagers, but Oktoberfest is just one of those things where sometimes it's good for me, sometimes it's not. So hopefully this one provides some pretty good refreshing quality. Let's get it open and get it into the glass and see what it has to offer. Came out with a pretty good pour on it. Came out about 2 fingers of head, which is nice. You always want to get a nice head on a beer, release the gases, the proteins. And the color itself, nice orange color, lots of clarity. You can see right through to the other side without any issue. You can really see the carbonation racing up to the head, which sits pretty much just about dead on white head there. So right now the head is down to about a finger and a quarter, finger and a half maybe. So it is breaking down a little bit at a good reduced pace. When I get a light behind it, really illuminates it nicely. As far as the aroma, yeah, like many lagers, you know, you're going to get that breadiness, you're going to get that yeastiness coming right out up front. Definitely more of a malt forward type beer. Now this one was on one site saying 30 IBU, so you do get a little bit of a hop feel in the background. It's still more malt forward, but you can pick up a little bit of a earthiness in the background here. Slight bit of a, almost like a piney note in there in the background. But definitely more of the malts, more of the breadiness, more of the yeast. As far as the taste, that was not really too bad. It almost has a little bit of a creaminess there in the texture. Do you get a good amount of carbonation? Carbonation is lively, as you can see here on the appearance. And you do have it a little bit more carbonated on the taste as well. As it goes down, you definitely feel that. But a nice little amount of flavor there. I am feeling a little bit of that in the taste with the breadiness and the yeast as well. You can really feel it in the cheek type action right now. But it has a nice crisp, refreshing texture to it. I could definitely see sitting out on the back deck and enjoying one of these with maybe a cigar or so, which I do have a couple cigars I need to smoke at some point here. Just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. I would say this compared to last year's version definitely has a little bit more pop to it. I do like some of the malt that I'm getting in the taste there as well. Definitely getting a little bit of that in play. And it's almost sticking to the mouth of the roof of the mouth. Almost has like a nice little caramel type feel to it. Not overly heavy, but it's just there with a nice little hint. When you sit there and you hold it and not just try to chug it down, you really get to pick up some of that flavor that really hits the top of the mouth nicely. Back end going down goes down very easy. Not overly dry at all, so that plays out well. Like I said, the refreshing quality that on Oktoberfest, you kind of want to have that nice refreshing feel to it, because usually you're at a festival, those type of beers, you know, you're throwing down a good amount of them. You don't want them to be overly bitter by any means, so you definitely want to have the refreshing quality build up, and you get that with this one. Good sting on the tip of the tongue, bringing some nice mouth action, coats the mouth nicely as well. Body wise, sits pretty much as a medium body beer. Not really doing anything overly bad in any direction. Like I said, if anything, carbonation, it sits where it's supposed to sit, but you do feel it a little bit. And a nice break between that initial and that finish. If you've had this one already this year from Sierra Nevada, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. But I think overall, it's definitely pretty decent. Like I said, I think it's a step up from last year's version. I forgot who they teamed up with, but this one definitely has a little bit more pop to it. And it's definitely one I would probably drink again. So, again, this is the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest Fest beer. Make sure you go out and get some if you haven't gotten it yet and you're an Oktoberfest person. This is actually wrapping up this week on Oktoberfest, but lots of good beers are out there now, and get the pumpkins out there too, and pretty soon we'll be into the Christmas beers. So year is winding down. Thanks again for swinging by and check out another video. As always, make sure you comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I look forward to catching you next time. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.